Hi, I'm Andrea Bouget. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here from Aromahead Institute and I want to show you how to make this really luscious, peaceful body butter. I love using this body butter at night to help me sleep, and also if there's any sort of times of transition or times where you feel a little more stressed, this is your perfect body butter. So it's very exciting. We're going to be using some really interesting ingredients, and one of them is called Kpangnan butter. And it's an African shea butter, and it is beautiful, and it has a really nice, very light nutty aroma, and it brings this powdery silkiness to the texture of your body butter. So I can't wait for you to try this. We're also going to be using Neroli-infused jojoba. This is beautiful. This is made in South Africa, and the neroli flowers are infused every day for weeks into jojoba, and you get the most beautiful perfumed aroma. And then, of course, beeswax, because we use that in all the body butters. And then we're going to add in a bunch of essential oils. So let's get started making the base. Ready? All right. So we have a scale. We'll just turn it on, and we'll do the tare so that we don't account for the weight of the bowl. Good. And then we need 1 ounce of beeswax. So I'm just going to bring this over here. And whoops. Let's see how we did. Oh my gosh, that's exactly 1 ounce. That's funny. Okay, perfect, 1 ounce. And I'm gonna get that cooking on the stove because we want it to melt, and it takes the longest to melt of all the ingredients. So I'm just gonna bring it over here, and here I have a Pyrex measuring cup in my pot, and about 1/4 of the pot's filled with water, and we're just gonna get it onto a low boil. So I'm just gonna put the beeswax right into the Pyrex. Easy. And then while that's melting, we'll measure all the other ingredients. All right. So the scale held the tare, so it's not accounting for the weight of the bowl. And now I'm going to add in the Kpangnan butter. And we need 4 ounces of Kpangnan. So this is chunky, and it's solid. It always stays solid, but it melts pretty easily with the heat. Okay, so let's get 4 ounces. That's about 2. There's 3. All right, we're almost there. Perfect, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in with the beeswax in a few minutes once the beeswax is a little more melted. I always prefer that all the ingredients have as little heat as possible. So I'm just gonna put it in when the beeswax is already melting. So I'll set it aside, and then we need 1 ounce of the neroli jojoba. And it smells incredible. It smells exactly like neroli. It's so beautiful. It's so concentrated. So you could either pour this into a separate bowl, or you could just pour it in with the Kpangnan. Either way is fine. I think I'm actually going to grab a separate bowl, and I have one here. And this way, if I poured too much of the jojoba into the container, I could just pour it back. It wouldn't already be mixed in with the Kpangnan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put in 1 ounce. And that's always just a kind of safe way to set it up so you don't waste any ingredients just in case you added too much. So now we have 1 ounce. And I'm just gonna set that aside too. And then we're gonna go ahead and check on our beeswax. Let's see how we're doing. I'm gonna grab a stirring rod, and it's just getting started because the water's not really hot yet. So I'm gonna just wait a second before I put in the Kpangnan. But you know what? I can definitely put in the jojoba, because that is actually a liquid wax, so that can handle a lot of heat. So I'm going to come over here and put in the jojoba, and I have a little spatula so I can just get the last bits out. All right, so now those two are melting together, and they smell amazing. Right now we have the smell of the honey, and we have the smell of the neroli. It's beautiful. So while we're waiting, let's get our essential oils sorted out. So I have a graduated cylinder. It's graduated by the mill. I love these little ones. I use them all the time. And I'm going to combine 4 essential oils. So we have neroli essential oil, and we have lavender. You can see the calming part of this body butter, right? And then I have orange, nice and warm and calm, beautiful. And then frankincense. So this is such a beautiful combination of oils to just be really calming for your nervous system. Okay, so with the neroli, I'm gonna put in 15 drops. Okay, so let's move this, and I'm just gonna bend down here, and we'll put 15 drops right into the cylinder. And don't worry if you don't have one of these, you could add the essential oils to anything. Okay. And there's 15, perfect. All right, and then the lavender. So I'm gonna use 20 drops of lavender. And sometimes I just pick it up too and do it that way, whatever's comfortable for you. One slipped out. Here we go. All right, 20, great, good. And it's starting to smell incredible. It's like that soothing floral combination of the neroli and the lavender is so beautiful together. And now it's gonna really change with the orange, because the orange is gonna bring some beautiful brightness, very emotionally uplifting. I just love that smell. It smells so fresh. So we're gonna put 15 drops of the orange in, and the orange comes out really fast. So you have to control the bottle. And there's 15, okay. Do you see the pretty color? It's such a pretty color. And then lastly, our gorgeous resinous, deeply comforting smell of frankincense. And the frankincense, we're gonna do 10 drops of the frankincense. That comes out pretty fast too, but we got just 10. Okay, so now the essential oil is all set. We have our blend in here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the butter into the mix. Okay, so yeah, because the beeswax is melting, and it's a perfect time to put in the panya. All right, so now this is going to take a little while to melt. Probably take maybe 5 minutes or so. So I will be right back as soon as it's melted, and we'll take the next steps together. All right, we're back, and it's all melted, and it's so beautiful. The aroma is incredible. I just love that combination of the panya butter and the Neroli-infused jojoba. Beautiful. Okay, so now I have a little hot plate here. So I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna add my essential oil right into this hot liquid. Here we go. And I'm gonna grab the stirring rod. And we're set, that's all it takes, a little stirring. And then we're gonna pour it right into either jars, which is what we would normally do with a body butter, but I wanted to show you something really fun today, which is that I'm going to use a mold, and it's a little heart mold. And so we're actually going to end up with a body butter that's like a bar that you can rub on. It's really fun. But of course you could always just add this into glass jars too, up to you. So I'm going to just go ahead and pour it right into the mold. Great. And this is so fun. I really love how these look when they come out. And even if you don't fill it up the entire way, that's the fun part, is that it'll still look really good. You'll have a thin one and 2 thick ones. So I never worry about exactly how much I have, because it's great no matter how much you fill it up. So these are just gonna harden. They'll probably take about 10 minutes to harden, and then I'll come back and give you a quick shot of what they look like when they're done. Okay, see you in a minute. So they're hardened and looking amazing. I'm really excited to show you how the body butter came out of the mold. And so it's so easy to pop them out of these silicone molds. I'm just going to go ahead and push up, and here you have your gorgeous heart body butter, and it's so beautiful. I love the shape. I love the whole feel of it. And then you can just rub this right on your skin, and it feels so silky and beautiful. And then you can just rub it on from there. So it's a fun gift because it's such a pretty shape and easy to use. Enjoy.